Hello again. Today, I want to share with you a very exciting story. A story because it parallels some passages in the Bible. You remember how Jesus Christ recruited his first disciples? They fished all night and they got nothing. And then the Lord says, launch it out into the deep and you will find a catch. You know the rest. And again, it happened uh, after resurrection. The Lord met them again, and at the lake of Gennesaret. And again, the Lord says, launch it into the other side, and they caught a huge number of fish. Okay. Now today, my story is unbelievably, really, it almost almost the same. Now, this is a story narrated by Nelson Hutchinson, the son. It happened many years ago in the 1930s during the Depression in America. And this family lived in a river called Homosassa in Florida, the west coast. You can Google on it. It is 7.7 miles long on the west coast of Florida. And they're a very poor family. The husband, the man, he earns his living by fishing, and the mother is a homemaker, and they were very, very poor. And even whatever the mother is a very fervent Christian who loves the Lord very deeply, and she would save up every single nickel, a dime, whatever she could save, a coin. She would save up. Why? Her greatest desire uh, was to buy a Bible, and and much as she tried to save, but every time she saved up some, then the money is used up for some food or medicine or some emergency. Never able to save up. And then one day, the father came back very, very depressed and discouraged because he caught nothing the whole day long. But the mother immediately got up, went to the boat, and started the boat up and went downstream a few miles away. And there she stopped in the middle of near the mouth of the river, and she knelt down first at the bow of the boat, and she said a simple prayer. Said, Lord, you know my heart's desire is to buy a Bible for the family. So please help me to catch some fish so that I can go and sell the fish and get the money to buy a Bible. Okay, that was the simple prayer that she offered to the Lord. So the Lord, so she cast the net into the river, and because it's a commercial net, she has to turn the boat, go around the circle to encircle the close up the net. At her first trial, she was so surprised to get quite a number of fish. She quickly emptied the net, and again she would cast the net again into the river and go around in the circle to close up the net. And this has been going on for nearly an hour. At the end of it, she caught so much, a multitude of fish, and she was really, really thrilled. And there was only enough room for her to sit down and for the net. So she went home. As she approached the house, the son Nelson was waiting at the bank of the river. And she saw, to his horror, the boat is now is riding on the very low level, as though the boat has sprung a leak and water has got in. But when the boat came nearer, he was so surprised to see a huge catch of fish. The mother said, come on, jump in, let's go to town and sell this fish so that we can buy a Bible. So they went and went upstream to the nearest town. They borrowed a cart from a farmer and took the fish to a wholesaler. The wholesaler weighed, you know how much they caught? 300 pounds of fish. Wow, that's the amount the father would catch in the whole week. But in that 1 hour, the mother caught that. And they pay only 3 cents per pound. 300 pounds, so they got nearly $10 Well, in those days, $10 was a big sum of money. So happily they went to the bookshop, quickly bought the best Bible they could get, and the mother asked her son to carry the Bible home. And there she would read to them every morning and every evening. Every morning she would read to herself, and every evening she would read to the family. And this has been going on. They kept the Bible for 40 years, and at the end of that, it was already quite tattered, the Bible. So in 1967, the couple celebrated their golden anniversary in the church, and they took the Bible and held it between them to take a photograph, and that is the beautiful story of. It's just like the Bible, isn't it? Simon Peter and his partner fished all night, caught nothing, but when the Lord said cast it over, they caught such a large sum of fish, just like this woman did. And what I'm trying why I chose this story was because the parallel to the Bible. And we just celebrated Mother's Day yesterday, and I want to really stress the love, the dedication, the devotion of her mother's love. It is celebrated through all history. What great things mothers have done. They even give their life for their children, oh God. And I really salute them for their dedication and the hard work and sacrifice that they have made. Although some ungrateful children have forgotten about that. But I want to remind ourselves, really be grateful and thank our parents, and especially our mothers, for the great things they have done. Their love is really the love of God, the love of God. And I'm really touched by this story. And especially another account I read. In Italy, the COVID infection is very bad. Now, I read in the news of a woman who contracted COVID-19, and then she gave birth to a baby, and then she died. And the baby kept on crying incessantly. They didn't know how. They tried to pacify the baby without success. So somebody had an idea. They covered the mother, the whole body from head to toe, with wax. They waited for the wax to dry, and then the moment they laid the baby on the mother's body, the chest, the baby stopped crying. There you see, even though she was dead, and yet the power of the mother's her presence. Maybe she's dead, but the fact that the baby even know in the spirit, I believe in the spirit realm, the baby knows that she was lying on top of her mother. You see, and really touched by it. So thank you all the mothers and mothers yet to be, and all ladies, and even to fathers too. We give thanks to God for your faithfulness, your dedication, and your devotion to the family of God. May the Lord richly bless you, grant you wisdom and strength for all the days of your life. May your spirit abound with the love and joy of the Lord, and indeed let your light shine. Amen. Thank you. Amen.